So in this lecture, we'll be dealing with solving linear equations. And here we have four examples, four equations. And then the direction here would be solve for x in the following equations. But before that, I have to mention first the two rules that I keep on using every time I solve for a variable in a certain equation. So we have here two rules. By the way, these rules here are like not in any books, okay, or any other materials or resources. I just kind of develop this one. So we have here first, you have to make the variable solo, and then make the variable or the x what positive, solo and positive. If those two are already checked, you're done with your um solving of linear equations. So let's start first with our number one example here. So 5x minus 2 equals 43. Okay, so what do we do here? Let's check. Is x already positive? Check, right? X is already positive here. However, is x already solo? Not yet. So what do we do? What we will do is we have to make the x alone or solo. So by using some transposition. So what we'll do is we will transpose negative 2 to the right side. So what do you mean transposition or transpose? Okay, when we say transposition or when we transpose a number from left side to right or from right to left, all positive will become negative and negative will become positive. It's just the opposite sign. So what will happen here is that what will be left on the left side is 5x and then equals. I will just copy the 43 because it will be retained. And then now negative 2 will become positive 2. So we have here 5x equals 45. So are we done? Not yet because we still have the 5 in x, right? So how do we cancel now the 5 in the x here? So I will just have to rewrite this for the solution purposes. Okay, what I will do here is we need to divide this by 5. So why, sir? Because when we divide 5x by 5, what will happen here is that x will be retained and the 5 will be cancelled. See this? But should I write right here 45? No, because the rule for equality or equation is that whatever you do on the left side, you also need to do that on the right side. Or whatever you do on the right side, you also have to do that on the left side. So here, I divide on the left by 5 to be fair or for it to retain the equality. I also have to divide the right side by 5. Now, what is 45 divided by 5? That is 9. And that's it. That's the value of x. Okay? So how do we check if our answer is correct? Okay, so go back to your equation. Your equation is 5x minus 2 equals 43. Now, what's the value of x again? 9. So 5 times 9 minus 2 equals 43. Now we have, what's 5 times 9? Oops, sorry for that. 5 times 9 is what? This is 9, is 45. Minus 2 equals 43. Now let's check. What's 45 minus 2? That's 43. Equals 43. Is this correct? Of course. 43 equals 43. So that's how we check, okay? Just in case you're doubting your answers. Anyway, let's continue on the next example. However, if you want to try this one first, you can pause the video, okay? So let's continue. So again, make x solo and positive. So what do we do? I will transpose 12 to the right side. What will happen? What will be left on the left side is 6x equals negative 72 never change, right? I mean, it never move. So it will be retained on the right side. And then now what will happen to positive 12? It will become negative 12. Let's continue. So 6x equals, what's negative 72 minus 12? That is negative 84. So I hope you can still recall this one on how do we do this. It's like we think of these two as both depth, right? Negative 72, negative 12. Both are depth. Anyway, let's continue. So 6x equals negative 84. What do we do next, sir? Okay, I have to rewrite this one first for the sake of computations or solution. Now, what do we do? Since we want x to be alone here, I need to divide this by 6. So that what will happen? 6 will be cancelled. What will be retained on the left side? It's only the x. However, again, the rule for equality, whatever I do on the left side, please also do that on the right side. So I also have to divide this by 6. Okay? I hope we're clear on this. So let's continue. So what is negative 84 divided by 6? Okay. What's the answer? It's gonna be 14. Is 14 correct? No. It should be negative 14 because the rule, right? There's only one division negative sign here, and 1 is an odd number. That's why the result should be negative 14. Okay? You can actually try to verify this one if you're doubting your answer. Okay? Anyway, so again, you can use this one, this solution on the left, this one here, to verify your answer. However, our concern this time is really on solving for the variable x. So let's continue. Okay. Now, this third example here is kind of different already, right? Because what's different here is that there is x now on both sides. Okay. So what do we do here? Okay. What we will do here is like still follow the rule. Make the x solo and positive. However, here, please take note that we also need to what? Put things like, sir, what do you mean? This one has x, right? This one also has an x. So what do? We put those terms with x together. So, sir, what do I need to do, sir? Do I need to transfer the 12x to the right side or do I need to transfer the 3x to the left side? What do I need to do, sir? Okay, this one. Actually, either of the two, that's all right. You will still come up with the same answer. However, my advice is like to make your life not complicated or simpler. You need to what? Just adjust or make the smaller value adjust. 12x and negative 3x, which is smaller. Of course, the negative 3x, right? I will transpose 3x or negative 3x to the left side. Okay, what will happen here? Now we will have 12x. Okay, what will happen to as to negative 3x? It will become positive 3x. Okay, equals. The 72 here, it doesn't have x, right? And however here, this 12, it also doesn't have x. Okay, we call those as constant, right? Okay, in this one, we put all those with x on the left side. So this one here, this 12, it doesn't have x, right? So what do we do? Just transpose it to the other side. So what will happen now? I will just retain the 72. However, what will happen to positive 12? If we transpose it from left to right, it will become negative 12. I hope this one is still clear with you. Now, let's continue. What is 12x plus 3x? That is 15x equals 72 minus 12. That is 60. Again, I will just copy this one for the sake of computation. Now, what do we do? Again, your goal is to make x solo and positive. So what do we do? I will just put here 15. If I divide 15x by 15, of course, 15 will be cancelled. And what will be left is x. But again, don't forget, whatever you do on the left side, you need to also do that on the right side. Now, what is 60 divided by 15? That is 4. And that's it. That's your final answer. Now, let's do the last question here. Okay. Again, what do? We put things alike, right? Okay. This one has x. This one also has x. What do we do? Which one should move? Again, I'm not telling that x should always be on the left or on the right. Whatever you do, I mean, either you move 10x to the left or either you move 7x to the left. Sorry. Either you move 10x to the right or 7x to the left. That's all right. However, my advice is like, please make the smaller value adjust. Okay. So this one here, 10x, 7x. 7x is the smaller one, make it a yes. So now we have here 10x. 7x will become negative 7x equals, okay, 38, it doesn't have x, let it be retained on the right side. However, there is a constant here, right? The one without the variable. We need to transfer that to the right side so that it will be together with 38. Both of them, they don't have x. So negative 4 will become positive 4. Okay? Now what's it? What is 10x minus 7x? Obviously, that is 3x equals 38 plus 4 is what? 42. Okay, now again, I'll just copy this equals 42. Okay, what do we do now? Our goal again is what? To solve for x, right? To make it solo and positive. So what do we do? I will divide this by 3. If I divide it by 3, what will happen? Both 3 will be cancelled. X will be retained. However, again, whatever you do on the left side, also please do that on the right side. So divide by 3. Now, what is 42 divided by 3? That is what? That is gonna be 14, right? That's 14. So, what will happen now? This will be our answer. X equals 14. And that's it. Again, you can verify your answer here by doing this one here a while ago. However, again, our concern here is only the solving for x. And I hope somehow you were able to get or understand this one. Thank you.